major news over at CNN that they sadly were forced to write up on their own website. Let's put it up there on the screen. CNN is beginning layoffs amid economic uncertainty, cost-cutting pressures from the parent company. Chris Licht, the chief executive of CNN, announced that hundreds of people would be laying off at the overall organization, who have been anxiously bracing ever since he took over, and about a month ago made it clear that a lot of people were about to get the axe. And it really does come, Krystal, from pressure from their parent company, Warner Brothers Discovery. Discovery has $66 billion or so in debt that they have to pay off over, I think it's like a 5-year period. With the rise of interest rates and so much of what they have to deal with as an overall business, they're like, listen, this is just not going to work. Also, their advertising revenue is down, even though their profits continue to go up, largely as a result of the cable subscriber fees that they're trying to hold on to. So at the promise, the beginning, Chris Licht told the organization, he's like, no, we're not going to have layoffs. He's like, we will not have widespread mass layoffs. Now, hundreds and hundreds of people overall from the organization are getting fired. Now, why don't you break down?
Well,
exactly
I was just going to say this is likely just the beginning, but they're mostly in this round looking at paid contributors.
Right.
So, I mean, that's both relevant in terms of where the business is and the directive to make these fairly harsh and widespread cuts, but it will also be interesting to see who gets cut in terms of the potential editorial direction of CNN. We've gotten sort of conflicting indications from Chris Licht about how he sees all of these things. Most of the big moves he's made thus far have just been like shifting the deck chairs on the Titanic. They did the new morning show, which is very much like the old morning show, except kind of worse, actually, and doing even more poorly. So, they tried to move Jake Tapper to primetime. That didn't work out. They moved him back. So thus far, you haven't seen like a big editorial shift. You certainly haven't seen any big plays for new, really noteworthy talent. And as I've been saying all along, like what all of this really looks like here at MSNBC and over the longer term at Fox News as well is managed decline, where they know that their business model is built for a previous era. They tried with CNN Plus to innovate something new, didn't work. And so, I mean, like instantly didn't work.
Literally didn't work.
And so now they're just trying to hold on to what they have for as long as they possibly can, cut costs, make it more sustainable for the long term. So that's kind of where they are right now. And, never fun to get laid off during the holidays.
I don't feel good. I'm not happy that people are getting laid off. I am happy that CNN overall is suffering. Will they choose better?
I hope they fail.
I hope they fail too. Will they actually stick to their pledge to not turn it into a Trump circus show? You and I are both of the total opinion that no, there's no way that they can resist the juice. Like once the campaign really does begin in earnest, there's just no way that they will be able to avoid and slip into some of their bad habits.
Yeah, it's capitalism. That's the directive that will come from their profit margin. Their need to get ratings and juice their advertising revenue, and so they'll fall right back into those patterns. They're not even really denying it at this point either.
We will all be right back to where we all began very, very soon. So we'll see. Overall, hundreds of layoffs so far at the organization, possible to follow at other news organizations too, who also have major pressures from their parent company. So I guess you don't like to see it for the people involved, but you do like to see it for the overall brands. All right, we'll see you guys later.
Hey guys, ready or not, 2024 is fully upon us now, and Saagar and I have been brainstorming ways that we can really up our game for this critical election.
Yeah, we rely on our premium subs to expand our coverage, to add staff, to upgrade the studio. We just want to give you the best independent coverage of this election, which is possible. So if you can help us out, become a premium subscriber today, breakingpoints.com, or the link is down here in the description video. It really means the world to us, and if you like what we're all about, this is the best possible way to keep us 100% independent, working only for you.